In today's video, I'm going to discuss the role of the trail elbow in your downswing that's going to help your swing path and help you maintain lag. Make sure you check out this video. So as mentioned, today's video is all going to be about that trail elbow in your downswing. And I've got a few great exercises. All you need is an alignment stick or a bamboo cane. Anything you've got in the garden will probably do the trick. So what should the right elbow, what should that trail elbow be doing? Ideally, as we start our downswing, we want that trail elbow to stay low, not being higher than the lead arm that we see often as a fault. So we want it to stay low. We want it to move down and in front of us. And you can see into that pre-impact position, my elbow is leading my wrist and it's staying in front of my rib cage here. What I often see, and where I'm really going to focus, is this first move. And what I often see in the downswing is the trail arm staying high. What do we get if that trail arm stays high? We throw the club out in front of us. That's losing a lot of lag, so this angle here between my lead arm and the club shaft. So we're creating speed here, but then we're slowing down into impact. And as you can see from the downline camera, it's throwing the club out in front of me. If I can get that trail elbow soft and downwards, so it's at the same level as my lead forearm, I get to a very different position where I've maintained more angle here between my lead arm and club shaft, and the club is being delivered more behind my hand. So now I can create a more neutral swing path. This movement will give us that out to in movement. Of course, when we're cutting across the ball from out to in, we tend to see the arms starting to fold, the body shut down. The exercise to get this right feel, I want you, I'm going to face this camera, you're going to get to the top of the backswing. This is a little bit awkward. And then you're just going to lay this cane actually on your arms. So you're going to get to the top as best you can, and you're going to lay the cane across your elbows. And I just want you to get that feeling of keeping it there at the start of the downswing. So you can see that's my top of the backswing. Keep the cane. So my elbow is low and the cane is sitting almost, well, not dropping off, is it? If that elbow's high, you can see that cane is going to be sliding forward. So awkward to get to the top. I think if you put it on your trail arm ready, hold it with your lead hand, get to the top of the golf swing and then put both hands on. Get that feeling that I start the downswing here and that trail elbow is staying low. And that's the move I really want to try and get, that elbow staying low. That changes my path completely, changes that lag into impact. We do not want that cane to be dropping here with this trail arm. So I definitely do a lot of exercises using that cane just as an at-home exercise and maybe between swings on the range. And I'm going to get that same feel in the golf swing. So wind to the top, elbows staying low and moving in front of me here. The one thing we've got to watch for when we're working on this trail arm, because I get a lot of people go, well, I'm trying to get that feeling of pulling it in. The trouble with pulling your arms in, you tend to get very narrow here in the downswing, stuck, and unless you've got tremendous rotational rates, you're going to feel in that very trapped position. So the elbow should still keep some width from my elbow to my side. So although, yes, it's down, and yes, it's in front of me, it's not jammed into my side. So never this pulling movement to get narrow here. I've still got some width with the elbow to my chest. And the only other thing we've got to look for is when we're working on this trail arm, we're not doing it staying low by losing posture. So we may just do a lot of mirror work or get yourself on video and look back through. We want to try and maintain spine angle while we're working on this magic arm movement. And you can see from the face on camera there, my forearms are quite level rather than the forearm high. And from the downline camera, you can see that I've got the club behind my hands. And from the face on camera, you can see that I've created this angle or kept this angle. Now I've got to let that angle go, but I want to let it go here. into impact. So we reach maximum velocity into impact. We're not losing it here. So definitely getting those feels, and you may just want to do some working on that movement, maybe a little pump. Working on that movement, maybe a little pump. And get that sensation of letting the lag go into impact, not letting it go early in the downswing. So just doing some broken down exercises, but I love that cane feel. Elbows down, elbows in front of me, but I've still got some width. Little pump movement here, and then just extend those arms. So again, we are letting that lag go. We have to down cock our wrists. It's the timing of it that we want to get right. We do not want it early in the golf swing. I'm not suggesting this is a feel you're going to take straight to the golf course, but definitely in practice, if you're struggling with this arm, if you're struggling with an out to in path, or you want to create more lag, you know that you're losing those angles early in the downswing, definitely focus on that trail elbow. The cane exercise, although it's quite awkward, is a great one, is a real good feel, feedback, just something you can do at home. Let me see if I can finish with one full shot without overthinking it. So I do my thinking behind the golf ball, rehearsing the move. Here, it's just let it go. Felt solid, might just be left edge of the green, but good solid contact. Was I aware of what my trail elbow was doing? I don't think so. But I can feel it here in the practice swing, and I can definitely make those movements to improve the roll of that trail elbow. If that video has helped, hit the thumbs up, share it with as many golfers as you can. As I mentioned at the start, if you haven't already, I'd love you guys to consider subscribing, at least 2 instructional videos a week, and they are for free.